Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Chelsea are top. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. 4Gs. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Messi Cristiano never scored 4Gs in Seville. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. What did I say if Chelsea came top of this group? Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down, which means that Chelsea actually now don't get to Bayern. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. What? Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Who's back? Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Did I say destiny? Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. I warned you. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down with the BT. Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Are you scared? Pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. Haters, pop those bottles down. We're gonna pop those bottles down. The Chelsea boys are coming for that Champions League trophy.
Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H. Double H.
I warned you. I warned you. I warned you. Guys, don't worry. We've got the guys in purple. Guys, let me tell. Let me tell. Can I get a four? 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 Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud. Olivier Giroud, Olivier Giroud, Olivier Giroud, Olivier Giroud. 4Gs. Four guys, four. Four is an interesting number. Let's talk about four. The four horsemen. To get a square, you need four sides. A rectangle, you need four sides. Whenever you hit in golf, you say four. Go forth. To be 4-1 is to be 4 arms. So 4 is key. Key. Guys, wait. What are you gonna do when these guys lift that trophy? What are you gonna do when we lift that trophy? What are you going to do when we lift that trophy 4-0? 4-0. This is Seville. Seville is one of the most difficult places to go to. So this is part of my agenda. Chelsea defeated Bayern Munich in the Allianz Arena to win the 2012 thingy. And this is Sevilla's heaviest ever defeat in Seville. There's never been a player who scored 4Gs against Sevilla in Seville. Never. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained? Shout out to your boy Maximus. Quality film Gladiator 2000 release course should have won Best Director. Haters, please give me haters, what up? Haters, it's me. It's me. It's the kid. It's your boy. I warned you. We're coming. We're coming for the trophy. We're coming for the trophy. This is part of this was my blueprint. I said, please, just finish the table. Finish the table. Just finish top of the table. That's all I needed. And they did it. They did it. They finished top of the table. Guys, we're coming for that trophy. Bayern, Juventus, Barca. Who are these guys? Who are these guys? Liverpool. What's a Liverpool? Who are these losers? Who are these losers? 4-0. Chelsea already won it. Chelsea already proved. So whatever happens, Chelsea have already proven themselves in that they're the best. Because the fact that a B team won 4-0 in Seville, I don't want to hear anything about Real Madrid or Barcelona. Nothing. Because Barcelona or Real Madrid never won 4-0 in Seville with a beat team in the CL. Have they? No, they've not. So, Chelsea effectively are better than Barca and Real Madrid. Tiki-taka, Xavi, Iniesta, Cristiano, Ramos. Did they ever win 4-0 in Seville? Did they? No, they did not. So I don't want to hear anything about these losers. Oh, 3 CLs in a row. Tiki-taka. Guys, I told you, guys, before one, I'm going to be very arrogant in this stream. I'm going to be really arrogant in this stream because I'm going to really milk this. I'm going to milk this really bad. You should not have allowed Chelsea to win 4-0 away to Sevilla. You shouldn't have. Because there's nothing any of you losers, you pathetic piece of losers can tell me about your good-for-nothing, rubbish, crappy, useless goats. Okay? Because Chelsea won 4-0 in Seville. What the heck has Messi done in Seville? What have these punks done in Seville? What are these losers done in Neymar? Giroud gave you 4Gs. This is one of the greatest performances in Champions League history. Based off Dodd. Degree of difficulty. This is one of the greatest performances ever in Chelsea history. And I need apologies. We're going to bring in Abdullahi. I've got the guys waiting in the back. I've got the waiting in the back. I just need to say to begin with. But I've got my boys waiting in the back. But I need apologies. I don't want to hear any Giroud slander. Now, this was done without Mason Mount, so I don't want to hear any of that Mason Mount crap, because this result was about Mason Mount. But Francis! Are you not... Is your rookiness gone? Francis, where was this? Where has this been hiding? Are you really the manager that's going to deliver the CL? Because I was shocked. When I saw the lineup, I was crying. I was like, oh my God. He's given up. He's gonna just give something. I was crying. But then, I saw the technique. I saw the team. The Pulisic was doing his thing. I saw the counter. I was like, oh my God, wait a minute, can this do something? Then Giroud came alive. He came alive and he gave us his finest hour. This is Giroud's finest hour. And right now, Chelsea, I'm sorry, Giroud, you're not getting sold. You are now Chelsea's starting striker. Abraham Lincoln, I respect you, your quality. You're going to have to take a bench because I live and breathe the CL. This is my thing, guys. I want this trophy. I need this trophy because I need it for my agenda. Because once I get my hands on this trophy, all you haters, all you punks, all you sad idiots who support your crappy, useless clubs, I'm coming for you. You've abused me. You've insulted me. You've spat in my face, you sickos. You sick losers. So when we get our hands on our trophy, I am going to be arrogant. I will be rude. I will be abusive. I will be so disrespectful to your rubbish clubs. You'll hate me. You're going to hate me real bad. This stream, you're going to hate me in this stream. I'm going to insult all your goats. Messi. What's that useless loser done in Seville? Christian, have they ever scored four goals against Sevilla in Seville? What's that? Have they scored 4 goals against Sevilla in Seville playing for a second string team? Oh, they haven't. Oh yeah, that's right, because when they've been in their multi-million dollar teams for 10 years in La Liga, they never scored 4 Gs, but Giroud did. So how good is Messi and Cristiano really? How good are they really? Are they really better? Are they better than Giroud? Are they? Because he's got a World Cup trophy and he's got 4 Gs against Sevilla and Seville. So guys, I'm sorry. This is gonna be an arrogant stream. This is gonna be a really arrogant stream, and guys, we're gonna have fun. We're gonna have fun. Because that's why, guys, I brought Doritos. I've got, this is, because I like going for the hot salsa, because the mild salsa doesn't really give that taste. So I go for the hot salsa, which is the key drink. I didn't want to do alcohol, so guys, I went for malt Guinness. And guys, this is straight from Lagos, Nigeria. So I think the meal we have is gonna be good. It's gonna be a really good meal that we're gonna have. So, guys, I do not apologize for my arrogance, because I need this. You've insulted me like I wanted Bayern, this and that. Guys, I am afforded at least one time in which I can abuse you guys and just laugh at you guys. So I can't wait to hear your useless comments. So I can laugh at you because guys, there's nothing you can say to stop me getting hype. So just to close this off, Sevilla, you got walked, you got Larynx, you got Lara Crofted. This was an exceptional performance by a B team, and this just shows me that this is a deep squad and shows me that Chelsea might be ready to do something this season. Francis, we salute you, but my God in heaven, Olivier freaking Giroud, you are not leaving this club. You are staying for the season, and you are the top. You are the first choice striker. Even if you go through a barren spot, it doesn't matter. This is proven. The fact that you did this, you are afforded all the mistakes you want. Tammy Abraham Lincoln, get out to the bench. Francis Lampard, if you dare, bench this dude against Leeds, Francis, I will slap you in the face because he's proven himself. So Francis, don't be like, no. If everybody's fit, Giroud is the starting striker. He dropped 4 Gs in the CL. I don't care. I don't look at the EPL. He dropped 4 Gs in a CL away to Sevilla in Seville, playing for a B string team against Sevilla's strongest team. I'm sorry. If that isn't a statement, I don't know what the heck is. Chelsea have topped the Champions League group. They avoid Bayern. Because don't worry, we'll deal with Bayern. We're going to deal with you. We're coming for revenge. We're coming for revenge. How dare you? How dare you beat us without the sick? But we're coming for revenge because we're now ready. You faced the fake Chelsea team last season. Coming through Bayern, I don't care. Let's just build up. Semis, final, we're gonna take that ass. We're gonna take that ass. We're gonna take that ass right down. We're gonna take that ass right down. So guys, let me bring my boys. Let me just hit. Let me just hit my thing. So guys, man, I'm hype. I'm so hype. Guys. I'm sorry. I'm so hype. I'm sorry because of guys the insults, the abuse, the insults and the abuse. It's been sick. It's been so sick, man. It's been so sick, guys. About this, guys. It's time to be hype, man. It's time to be hype. All right, let me bring in these boys, man. Let me bring in these boys, man. All right, let me bring in these boys, man. But guys, there's only one place to go to. And this is the first place I'm going to go to because this guy deserves an apology. So. Abdullahi, is your mic working, bro?
Perfectly working, 100% working.
Wait, let me plug in my headphone, man. Guys, let me say this right now. Abdullahi said that Chelsea would win 3-0, and we all laughed. I laughed as well. I mocked him, and we all mocked him. Abdullahi, are you there?
I'm there. I can hear you, bro. I can hear you.
Abdullahi, I offer my sincerest apology. Triple space. I'm sorry I doubted you. I'm sorry that I didn't believe in you. And all I ask is that you accept my humble apology. So talk to me about the game, bro. Abdullahi.
When I made that prediction on Thursday, people were like, "Am I kind of smoking crack?" I was like, "I am a Chelsea fan, so it's normal to make a prediction when you are sure and when you are determined that this is a." I've watched Chelsea play from the beginning of the season, from Brighton to like Liverpool, and I was like, at this moment, I just want to see us have an identity first. Let's have the identity first, and let's see how it goes. I wasn't Lampard out. I was like, don't play me amount on the wing. Play me in the right position. Then let's see how this team is gonna gel. It will take time. I am ready to give you time, Lampard. 5, 3, 4, 6, 7 years. I am ready. As long as I can see the identity in this team.
7 years.
Yes, we are ready to go. But when I make that prediction, people were like, what's the guy saying? I've been supporting Chelsea since 2004. For people who doesn't know, I've been a Chelsea fan since in the year 2004. So I'm not being just not that early. I've been Chelsea for so many years. So when I make prediction that this I knew because I look at the potential of that Chelsea team and I was like confident, like, yes, we can go far this season. We can massively go far this season. I already knew it. He said he's gonna rotate. I was laughing. Yeah, I want us to rotate because we can't be playing week in and week out every time. We cannot be playing. And people with that Chelsea, guys, you got us, man. I'm not saying we're gonna win it, It's a long season, and I'm still gonna say it's a very long season. But we need to take it week game in and game out, and let's see how far we can go. At this moment, let's see how far we can go. But at this moment, I'm so happy. I'm just thrilled. This team, I just give they have this zeal of mentality in them that never give up. I was really angry about the Tottenham match because I expected us to win that match because we have that chances. Tammy has two chances, two clear one. He missed it. So he made me like, what's going on? We have this potential of winning matches against big team, but we're not showing it. So when I said line, I wasn't even mad about the line. I was like, okay, we're gonna rotate. So I understand. But my Lord in heaven, 4-0. I think he's the first player after Frank Lampard in the year 2000
So
yeah.
how shocked or impressed were you by what your boy Giroud did?
I was not even shocked because I wanted Giroud over Tammy Abraham for a very long time. I wanted I've been saying it. It may not have the pace, like you said. Is a useful is a useful brick, but when as a useful brick, he has his uses as a striker. I've said I wanted him over Tammy Abraham for a long time. Even when Tammy Abraham may be scoring good, but I'm still not confident about Abraham because when you give Giroud chances, he will score goals. Is that clinical of a striker? He will score goals. Just give him that chance. He will. He will score that goals. So that was like I was happy because this is the time for Giroud to show himself that Lampard, no, don't put me on the bench. I can go far. I can easily go far. I think according to Star, I'm not sure people doesn't like Star, but I think in the Champions League is the third. I think Lionel Messi is the first. Ellen Haaland is the second with 16 goals, and was Olivier in the European competition. Olivier Giroud is third, is 15 goals, one ahead of Ellen Haaland. So it shows how good of a player he is in the European competition. I'm not saying about in Europa.
So no, mates, we relax. So does this now mean that he should now be the starting striker for Chelsea? Is this enough for him to now be the
Of course,
definite starting
he
striker?
has been proving it. Not even when Mauricio Sarri was there. Yeah, he proved it. He scored. He was a goal scorer in the Europa League. If everybody forgot, under Mauricio Sarri, when we won the Europa League, Olivier Giroud was the top scorer there. One goes ahead of Luka Jovic. So when Sarri left, when Lampard came in, after the lockdown, it was also the one who it wasn't even Pulisic. It was Giroud that gave us the top four because he was just constantly scoring goals every matches.
Okay,
So
all right,
I'm just
okay,
happy, man. I'm just happy. I'm just
all
happy,
right.
man.
So, Cassius, talk to me, man, about this Chelsea win and Giroud's 4 goals, man.
So I didn't really watch the game. I was watching Manchester United and PSG, but yeah, it's a big victory. It's good, especially for the morale of the team. Now you see, especially with 5 substitutions, you see the quality of the squad that Chelsea has. With you can tell me, I know they had a triple switch with like Ziyech,
Mount
Mount.
and Conte, yeah.
Yeah, those guys coming off the bench. So they have a very deep squad, and in the Champions League with 5 substitutions, they're able to use it more. And yeah, even defensively, they're doing well with Thiago Silva and Edouard Mendy. Those two signings have worked very well. So yeah, but the way you're talking about Chelsea, they have to be CL favorites. So either you should pipe down or just accept that they're CL favorites.
Kyle, just relax. Jamal, talk to me about Lord Giroud 4-0 and a historic night in Seville.
Yeah, man. Before I address that, I just want to say two other things before I come to that. I just want to say, guys, basketball is right, cricket is right, but guys, running is right. Nothing will ever top football, right? I'm gonna be rude. I'm gonna be very rude, guys. I don't want to hear about no other sport. Football is the best sport in the world. All right. Next thing I
Big
want to say, I wasn't here for Liverpool game, so all I just want to say is, oh Nana, what's my name? Oh Nana, what's my name? Oh Nana, what's my name? What's my name? What's my name? Guys, this is a celebration, man. This is a celebration. Let me talk to my fellow table topper HH, because we top the table. That's what big clubs do. Yeah, man, Giroud, he's a clutch player. I didn't know what going on in the World Cup, but Giroud is a clutch player because for top four last year and all, Giroud scored some very important goals. And in the European League, if you remember, he scored, I think, 2 goals in the final. So Giroud is a
No, he was the
European
top
clutch.
scorer in the Europa League. He was the top scorer. He scored 15 goals,
Yeah,
15 solid goals, one
yeah,
ahead of
yeah.
Luka Jovic.
So Yeah, and he always scores important goals. I even want to game back to his Arsenal days, the FA Cups. He scored goals too, and he saves winger job plenty times too. Giroud, he doesn't score a lot of goals, but he scores important goals. So yeah, man, you gotta give him his praise. And yeah, man, we're table toppers. That's what we do.
All right, Red Devil, talk to me, man. Because I'm gonna get to your boys afterwards, but talk to me about 4 goals for Giroud. Talk to me
I
about
mean,
the Seville beatdown.
obviously,
Talk to me about a historic performance for Chelsea.
obviously,
I want to hear only good things, baby.
obviously, I didn't watch the Chelsea versus Sevilla game for obvious reasons, so I've got no idea what was going on in that game. But as
I'll
far
tell
as
you, wait. A refresh your memory. Chelsea completely owned the game, and Giroud scored 4 goals. 4 goals, 4 Gs, 4 Gs,
Four
4 goals, 4 goals, 4
and
goals.
yet you're going to allow this guy to leave in January.
He's not going anywhere.
He's going in January, though. He said he's going in January.
Let me say, Red Devil, read my lips. He is not going anywhere. He is Chelsea's new starting striker. So anything you hear is fake news. Listen, I'm the real news. He's not going anywhere. Okay? Thank you. Now, talk.
So just to be clear, if he's not going anywhere, so what's happening with? I thought Werner was the starting striker. So what about the 60 million German guy?
He's on the left. But see, him and Pulisic are battling on the left.
He made the first assist for
Mute your
Giroud.
mic, man. Mute your mic. Let David talk, man.
It's just strange, you know. So, but I still expect he'll go in Jan for that game time. But anyway, I've always said Giroud's been solid for you guys. It's Chelsea fans and Arsenal fans that have always said that Giroud was not good enough. I've always said Giroud is always a very good plan B. He's still a very good number 9. And he scores goals. So I've never ever said that Giroud was a bad player. I think he's one of the most underrated forwards in the league. But for some reason, Chelsea and Arsenal fans have always said or felt that he's just this sort of B-Tech bench warmer player that should just come on when he comes on. You know, hence why he left Arsenal, and hence why he wanted to leave in January last 2 seasons. So for me, if I'm a Chelsea fan, you should keep Olivier Giroud, because I still think he's a better number 9 option than Tammy Abraham and the German Shane Long and Timo Werner. But we'll see what happens, because he will want game time, and he's not getting game time in the league.
The German what? What rubbish just came out of your mouth?
German Shane Long?
No.
Timo Werner, man.
No. Red Devil, you don't get to talk slick. We're going to deal with your Bombers Club afterwards. Red Devil, we're going to deal with your Bombers Club and Lacial. So before we get to Lacial, you as a United fan, you are here to give love to Chelsea for what they just did. So I don't want to hear any slick comments.
I'm giving love to Giroud.
Then I don't want to hear about Daniel James. I don't want to hear about German Daniel James. Can you please continue to shower Chelsea with love, because this is a celebratory stream.
Is Timo Werner Daniel James?
This is celebratory. It's a celebratory stream. Red Devil, I want to hear good things. Can you please round off your celebratory comments for Chelsea, please?
My celebratory comments to Chelsea are: please don't let Giroud leave in January. That's basically it. Just don't let him leave in January, and you'll be good. Simple as that.
Okay, thank you. Mute your mic now. Gatlock, talk to me. Giroud 4 goals, Chelsea 4-0, one of the greatest performances in Champions League history. How amazing was this what Chelsea did, which is one of the most astonishing performances of all time?
Yeah, my attention was mixed between both the United game and the Chelsea game. After 2-0, I stopped paying attention to the Chelsea game because there was no point. But yeah, first of all, I need to apologize to Abdullah. I thought I laughed when he said 3-0. Although to be fair, it's 4-0, but yeah, I'll take my L. Look, sorry, Abdullah. When you said 3-0, I was like, what the fuck is this guy smoking? But yeah, 4-0, imagine. Man, you said this right. Europa League champions, man, 4-0, and they beat Inter Milan. My God, Conte is a brick. Yeah, look, well deserved victory, and a clean sheet.
Giroud scored 4 goals. I want to hear you wax lyrical.
Silence.
4 goals.
I'm talking about Chelsea first. I said 4 goals with a clean sheet. That's another one, a good in Sevilla. As for Giroud, I've always rated him as a striker. There was a time, although I was wrong in this one, there was a time I said that if Giroud was in front for Real Madrid during those 3 peats, he probably would do what Benzema did. Well, thinking about it now, probably not. But to be fair, I wasn't that far off because Giroud is a very good striker. Yeah, look, World Cup champion, man. You gotta respect a World Cup champion, let's be honest. And yeah, 4-0. It's kind of funny how the dude is popping goals and Aubameyang is just there not doing anything. And
Classy.
and yeah,
Relax.
Giroud is probably the only French attacker right now pumping in the goals because.
So what does this mean for Chelsea? What does this statement say that Chelsea have made? Because they made a statement. What is the statement that you feel Chelsea have made with this victory?
That you've taken a step up from where you were last season, and you'll be a threat to many teams in the Champions League. You see, the stupid thing about you, Double H, is that this is the time you could actually say semis minimum. Because at this point, it won't sound as stupid as last season. But
stop hating, man. Let's talk. Celebrate. Talk, man. Talk about Chelsea, man. Relax. Don't hate. 4 goals. I'm
not hitting on Chelsea. I'm saying that
then
you
talk,
were crazy
man.
to say semis minimum last season, but you could actually say it now because
mates. Chelsea just won 4-0. Can you please say positive things? This is not about what happened last year. Focus on what happened this whole thing, man.
Read what I'm saying. I said this is the year you could say semis minimum.
I don't care. I'm saying that Chelsea made a statement. Talk about how the statement that they've made. Please. 4-0.
Does anybody else in this stream understand what I'm saying?
No, they don't. They don't. No one does. 4-0.
Did I not just praise Chelsea? What did I just mean by saying that this is the season that semis minimum is actually believable? Meaning there's a possibility you could get to the semis. Use brain, HH. Now, yeah, so basically, look, Chelsea.
Round off your thing, man. Quickly round off your thing and go to other guys, man.
If you guys get a decent team in the round of 16 and a decent team in the quarterfinals, hey, and Double H, you're the one that's actually supposed to be apologizing to Lampard because before this match, you were making noise before the match. You were like, hey, God, this guy wants to come second. And guess what? 4-0. He shuts you up, Double. He shuts you up. Respect Francis. Respect Frank Lampard. Okay. Respect Mount. He came on and made a difference. Respect Mount.
Okay, thank you. Look at what this man say. Footy Wizard talks me about Giroud. No, before I come here, let me read some super chats because before these guys come and abuse me. From Lost Leston, you sad person. Lost person. Let me just explain something about this dude. When Neymar bricked it in the final, and was playing like trash, where were you all this time? Only now that he's done well, you now come out of your freaking cave and then you give me those something. Oh, please don't praise Ney. You all wanted him to lose. Beston, what trash are you talking about?
Hiding.
HH and Hazard.
Hiding. Just Beston. No. Just Beston, you've been hiding, man. You have been hiding.
Just Beston, you are absolutely shameless. You shameless Gunther. He says, okay, Neymar FC, don't claim me. We run this town, my goats. Shout out to the dub from Pratap Shish, but just Beston, you are a sad fellow. A sad man. Go and hide back in your cave. Hide back in your cave, please. What's it called? Footy Wizard, talk to me about 4-0. Talk to me.
I called 3-1. I called it, but it was funny. Good result. I didn't watch the game. I watched the United one. Mm-hmm. I saw the goals. Very good from Giroud, but have hope. You need to calm down, bro.
I'm calm.
No, you need to calm down. The way how you're talking about these guys, I'm expecting them to reach the final.
I never said that. I never said that. Gatlock, beating my Gatlock.
Did you clip this?
Let him keep talking.
Gatlock, cute, mute your
mic. I hope you clip the start of this live.
Footy Wizard, carry on.
I mean, it's good performance. Giroud, kudos to him. 4 Gs. That's all I have to say. But Chelsea are not winning this Champions League.
Okay. Thank you, Footy Wizard. Thank you for that, man. Thank you for your pessimistic on your pessimism. From Dan, shout out to your boy Dan, Football Hub member. Dembouz bowled and caused havoc, and he was captain. All you
Against
Us
who?
haters.
Against who? Against who?
Against
Flavor FC. I beg, please no.
against Further. Yeah, no, it was it was against those
You
guys.
don't even know how to pronounce their name. Imagine that.
What's it called? Was it against what's it like?
It's Flavor FC. Look it up. They got
He's
creative.
still
it was
balling.
against Atletico. It
Balling.
was against Atletico.
He's still balling.
It was against Atletico. Osasuna, talk to me, man. I will
When he faces Liverpool, you see him score
goal and assist. Keep hating. Osasuna, talk to me about Giroud.
Well, Giroud, HH, you got to be careful with things you say, man, because
He scored 4 goals.
it's great. He's
really
fantastic. It was very good, except
4 goals.
there was something you said about how Ronaldo and Messi have never scored 4 goals in Seville, and I just wanted you to look up the 7th of May in 2011.
And what was the score there in 2011? So it's
6-2.
6-2.
2-6, sorry, 2-6.
Were they playing their first team?
Relatively so, yes.
Yes. So Giroud scored 4 goals with a second string Chelsea team. So it's called Dodd.
Oh my god.
Dodd.
Okay,
Degree
well,
of difficulty.
either way,
Degree of difficulty. Dodd.
There was record of
I wasn't going to
Cristiano
do
scoring
this.
4 goals in Seville, and you say it was difficult to play in Seville. The next time they played in Seville, they won 2-6 again. But anyway,
This guy is
about
not a
this
complete
game.
Chelsea fan.
Gatlock. Can you meet that bloody
About this game, I think Chelsea. I didn't watch it because I was watching Manchester United, but I think
We'll get there.
it's a good win for Chelsea. It's good that they topped the group. I think they pretty much secured themselves in the quarterfinals because they are a good team, right? They should be able to beat most of the second place teams, except if Real Madrid somehow come in second, which is actually very possible. Or PSG or something. Yeah, there are a lot of teams that can come second, which are very tricky. Actually, now that I think about it, but so you have Chelsea, the front three. Who would you have, HH, as your front three and attacking midfield? Because it's difficult.
Giroud as striker, Ziyech on the right, Pulisic on the left.
And on the attacking midfield?
In the mid, let's see. I would okay. Oh no.
Would you go with Werner attacking midfield or Pulisic attacking midfield and Werner on the left?
No. You see, I would go. I would go with 4-2-3-1. My formation is 4-2-3-1. So the two in midfield would be Kanse and Kovacic, and then the 3 across would be Havertz in the number 10 position.
Okay.
Pulisic on the left, Ziyech on the right, and then Giroud as a striker.
So Werner is actually just out for you.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes. At the moment, he's missing too many chances. Far too many chances.
You're right. You're very much right about that. Okay, well, I mean, I just wanted to say good job, Giroud. I think it's a very good thing that he does that. I think it's very scary as well because he's normally a facilitator, his utility, and now that he's scoring goals, it's more of a threat.
Yes.
So I think that makes Chelsea more threatening. I don't think that they have enough to win the Champions League, but hey, it's a crazy season. Anything can happen.
Yes, sir. All right. So let me just read some of this before I come to Damian Perez. So from Tao Aarons, thank you for the dub. Neymar hides another Mbappe disaster class. We will get there. No, don't worry. Tao, let me just say this right now. I am very worried about Mbappe. Extremely worried indeed. And we will get into that in much more detail. But all I'm saying is that I'm seeing a lot of pace merchantry in his game, which makes it sick. Jamal, that was not a joke. Jamal, that was not a joke. Can you mute your mic, please? I don't want to hear any laughter there. That was not a joke, please. Thank you. Lost Leston, 24-hour stream if United gets relegated to Europa. No, you moron. It's going to be a 24-hour stream if your bum-ass losers gets demoted to Europa, and that can still happen. And just besting, you pathetic squirrel. If PSG somehow gets into Europa, which it's unlikely, but if they do, oh my god, it's bloody unlikely. But if PSG do, you need to come back here. You need to come back here because it's sad. From the yesterday side, it says that I'm close to actually going crazy. How do we lose a game that was legit there for us to win? We were by far the better team. Not good for my health. Yesterday side, it's called Anthony Lacial. Or rather, Lantini Lacial. We'll get there. And I'm sure Red Devil can go into detail about that. So just to round off this whole Chelsea thing, Damien, talk to me about Giroud's 4 goals and Chelsea saying what's up.
Yeah, I was quite surprised by the result. I expected Chelsea to win this game, but I didn't expect it to be by that big of a margin. And looking at it, Chelsea are looking good. Looks like you guys can make a deep run. I don't really see you guys really challenging for the Champions League, but you guys can definitely make a deep run.
All right.
And Giroud is a pretty useful brick.
I mean, no. I think for tonight, let's give him tier 3 status for tonight. Let's give him tier 3 status for tonight. Suleiman, round us off, man. Suleiman, round us off.
Giroud was incredible. Like his finishing, I was not expecting that from him.
He bowled.
Usually he's more of a target man, knocks balls down for other runners. But 4 goals. Chelsea's midfield is also good.
All right, guys. Now, you see, I have something. This is like a little present I have for a dear friend of mine. Anthony Martial, you were tier 2 at the points. I called you one of the top strikers out there. But for tonight, Anthony Martial, I present this to you. What the blooming heck was that? Sterling's was worse. This was almost as bad. It could have been the perfect stream. The perfect stream. Chelsea winning 4-0 and PSG losing to Man United going into that final game really under pressure. And it was right there. In the second half, it was right there. First of all, for Edison Cavani, if that had gone in, that would have been one of the sweetest goals that I've seen. And that was a great try from Cavani. But Martial, you have to score. The second chance should have scored as well, but that chance when Cavani chipped and hit the ball, oh my lord. But look, it is what it is, guys. Hate him, despise him, abuse him, do all these things against him. At the end of the day, he showed up. Neymar showed up. And that's the first goal he scored was a quality goal. That was a quality goal. And for the second goal he scored, he engineered that from inside his own half because he was the guy that did very good play to set off the counter-attack. Mbappe might be a pace merchant. Mbappe might be a pace merchant. And it's getting to the stage where I don't even want to watch PSG games anymore. I do it because I have to, because I've got to review it. But if I had a choice, I wouldn't watch PSG games anymore because Mbappe is under review, and I'm going to fight as hard as I can to avoid him becoming a break because I think it will be bad for football if a prodigy and a World Cup winner is in the break academy. I think that's bad for the optics of football. But
no, it's not.
Can I land? I think it'll be bad for the optics of football if a World Cup winner and a prodigy is inside the break academy. So I'm going to fight hard against that. But Mbappe, you're making a very good case to have Class C residency. But guys, Man United, you had it. You had it there, and United now have to go into that Leipzig game away in Germany, having to win that. So let me come first to my dear friend Red Devil. Red Devil. First of Red Devil, can you admit? So, first thing is, should Martial be put under review or should he be inducted? And how did you guys let that slip?
Class E.
First of all, I did say in the previous stream that PSG would win. Just putting that out there.
Shush.
But anyway, yeah, it's a weird game, to be honest, because to be honest, you could say that United played better this time around than we did when we actually played in Paris. So, weirdly, so for the first 10 minutes, we seemed to be just still in the changing rooms, and obviously PSG scored, fair enough, and Neymar turned up, and I certainly think that you can clearly see that if Neymar is not in this team, PSG will struggle. as far as how Manchester United lost the game, it's simply because I know there'll be Ollie out on this and that, and I think that Ollie should have made changes sooner, especially taking Fred off. However, for me, fundamentally, we lost that game because, like the Sevilla game, we didn't take our chances. And this game reminded me of the Sevilla game we got knocked out in Europa League. We peppered Sevilla's box, had tons of chances, couldn't take them.
Red Devil, did you answer my first question?
Yeah, I'm getting to it. It's because I'm making the link between the Sevilla and Champions.
No, because I want to make sure that you don't avoid that. So I want to make sure you don't avoid that first question.
Between the Sevilla.
Sure. Okay, sure.
Once again, Martial was playing in that game. Rashford playing this game. In particular, Martial had multiple chances there, couldn't kill the game off, and we go and concede. And much like in this game, he had a few chances. I don't blame Cavani. If that had gone, that'd been good. But Cavani at least is just coming in. He's 33. I've seen this over and over and over again with Martial. Maybe it's a confidence thing, I don't know, but he's just not good enough. The weird thing about Rashford, I don't think Rashford is that great either, but Rashford just seems to just do stuff like that. Whether it's a like against Southampton where he just puts a good cross once a game, or like today when he just got in the right position, so you still get something from Rashford, who has more goals than Mbappe in the Champions League, by the way. Much more.
No.
He does.
Cheap
open
shots.
the Rashford Mbappe.
Red Devil, I'm waiting for the Martial thing. You've talked a whole lot without addressing Martial. Actually, before we do that, guys, remember, guys, we've got 500 guys in here. Please like the vid. If you're new, hit the subscribe button. Like the vid, subscribe. Like the vid, subscribe. Please, people, hit that like button. Hit the like button. Hit the like button and subscribe. Red Devil.
Yeah, no.
Talk about mother freaking Martial.
Yeah,
Stop.
That's an open goal. That's an open goal, and not just that. There are one or two other chances even before and around that where he should score. Now, when Fred gets sent off, the game is pretty much done. But
should he be inducted for? That.
Yeah, you can adopt him. You can adopt him to classic because, it's not just based on this game. It's based on previous games as well, where he should score. And
so basically, I have your blessing to induct him.
Yeah, you can induct Martial. You can induct him.
Thank you.
Do you have any other questions about that game?
No, wait. Red Devil, continue. Red Devil, continue.
Yeah. So I mean, we lost that game in the second half. I think for most of the time we were the better team, and we should have killed the game off. But we lost the game because Ole didn't make his substitutions early. Fred was stupid, and Martial and Cavani and Rashford didn't really take our chances. Somehow we're still top of the table. I don't actually understand that because that doesn't make sense in my mind. But we've got to go to Leipzig and win. Unfortunately, Istanbul couldn't hold on for I think whatever it is. I think it will end up being 4-3 in that game somehow.
And they almost equalized on the very last kick. as well.
Exactly. So Istanbul. You never know with PSG. You never know. Although I don't think they have anything to play for, but we'll see what happens. What I would say, and the only positive about 6 minutes is that if we play like this against Leipzig, I think we will still beat Leipzig. But you just don't know what's going to happen. So, yeah.
Well, this doesn't make so. Okay, so did they do this because of head-to-head?
Oh, yeah, sorry, PSG ahead now. Yeah, so what's happened now is that because they scored that third goal, which was semi-annoying, PSG's head-to-head is better than Manchester United's.
Oh, okay.
So Leipzig basically need to win, and then when you play, PSG are pretty much through.
So basically, you just need a draw.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So Leipzig have to win.
Yeah. PSG are based on that. PSG are essentially through. Yeah. There's no way that PSG can't go through because even if we draw,
if PSG lose, they're out, and if you draw.
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Well, yeah. If they lose to Istanbul,
they don't lose to Istanbul. That would be. See, you know what? If PSG lose to an Istanbul team who have nothing to play for, that would supersede Miracle at Camp Nou.
I think PSG wing reinstated, right? Then.
Oh, yes.
PSG easily. Academy. It won't be a wing. It'll be a PSG Academy.
Yeah, it'll be a PSG Academy. So wait. Let me just take something. So from Costly Awesome says, "Be careful, HH. We're gonna smash you, boys." So I think this is the Bayern guy saying this, man. Look, Costly Awesome. As I said again, you did not beat Chelsea with Pulisic, okay? And Costly Awesome, we're coming for you. we're coming for you. Wherever you are, we're coming for you. Don't worry. Vengeance is best served medium rare. So, from Tower Aaron says Morata is the forgotten HH prodigy. UCL, six goals, 5 appearances. Tower Aaron's, I never vouch for Morata. Stop spreading fake news. I never vouch for that dude. Relax and chill. Suleiman says Braithwaite Martial. Yes, as of right now, he is. People need to, and we're going to talk about Martin Goldthwait and the Oos. Martin Goldthwait and the Oos. Cassius, talk to me, man. United. Okay, before I come to Cassius, so Red Devil, very quickly, has Neymar redeemed himself for that performance?
Oh no, come on! There's a lot that Neymar still has to do before he say that he has to redeem himself, i.e., actually win the Champions League, which is the reason why he was bought in the first place. So, and let's be real, like when this whole group thing happened, everyone thought that likes of Neymar and Mbappe were going to destroy this group, hat-tricks, etc. I don't think people thought that they were going to lead to the 5th game for Neymar to decide to sort of turn up. So let's see what happens when Neymar plays against a Bayern Munich, against the Liverpool, against those teams that are challenging for the CL, and then we can then say whether he's redeemed himself or
not. Cassius, so same thing. Has Neymar redeemed himself? And do you think that United threw that way with the chances that they had, especially in that second half?
A group stage game, you can't redeem yourself based off of a group stage game.
Unlock just best and you loser. Yeah,
even though he saved PSG from the Europa League, no, you can't redeem. You redeem yourself by winning the Champions League.
Yeah, we go. Just best. Do you hear that, you loser? Just best, you loser. Do you hear that? Sorry. Continue, Cassius. Continue.
So I said, I don't know, Sunday that I would have liked to see PSG lose and get knocked out. But you have to give credit to Neymar because he showed up, even though PSG were terrible. I mean, I want to see them play Bayern Munich once again because it would not be 1-0 this time. Every time I see PSG play, they look worse. Every single week, they're worse. Yeah, so Neymar, what was the other question you asked?
So, I mean, do you feel that United threw this away, specifically with Martial missing 2 great opportunities?
Of course. I think it was just a bit of naivety from the entire team. They responded well to the first goal. They looked kind of shaky in the first 10 minutes or so, but they came back. They responded well. But, Martial, I don't know. I feel like it's a mental thing with him because he has the ability, but I don't know. He just didn't seem concentrated sufficiently enough to be able to, because he had the chances. And Manchester United, every single time they attacked, it looked like they would get a good chance to score. Rashford played really well, but, I mean, he created a clear opportunity for Martial, and he just wasted it. So, yeah, it almost seemed destined for Cavani to score, but unfortunately for him, he hit the bar with that great shot. So, the great chip. So,
and what do you make?
Exactly. Question, Cassius. Do you think that Rashford has kind of superseded Mbappe this season?
Red Devil. Is it Red? Guys, there's a thing called Red Devil Studio. Quality channel and everything for My United content. Red Devil, is this called the Red Devil Hot?
It's not called the Red Devil.
Thank you. So can you stop
I thought leading? It was called the Chelsea Hot.
Gatlock, mute your bloody stinking mic. So Red Devil, can you stop leading the witnesses and trying to change the narrative? I did not mention Mbappe. Now, Cassius, coming back to you, man. Do you feel? What do you make of Mbappe's performance? Because Cassius, I am worried. I'm very worried at what I'm seeing. But what do you make of Mbappe's display in that game?
I don't think he was terrible. I think the first goal was pretty much half of Mbappe's work. So I don't think he didn't do nothing in the game. But yeah, he's definitely not what you said he was, or even what he was a couple years ago. He hasn't scored in the Champions League in over a year.
Hey, Cassius.
Right. Or at least I remember the last time he scored.
Okay, Cassius, thank you.
Against Club Brugge. No, how are you going to ask me a question and not let me answer?
Yeah, but you're not supposed to say that.
No, but look, Mbappe, he hasn't scored. The last time he scored a goal in the Champions League was against Club Brugge, if I'm not wrong.
Okay.
Or Galatasaray last season.
Cassius, relax, chill.
So, I mean, yeah, I'm not going to get get on him too much for this particular performance because he did contribute to the first goal. But like I said, I think he needs a serious coach. He has skill. It's not that he doesn't have skill. It's just that I don't know. He doesn't want to use it, and he prefers to instead of being an effective player. Now before he used to be very effective without even having to use the skill that he has. But now he's become ineffective without using the skill that he has. So I feel like he needs a serious coach because Tuchel is not helping him at all.
All right, before I come to, and also guys, just ignore what Cassie said about Mbappe. I think it was true. So from Nats, who says that they tried to say Martial better than Jesus. Laugh my ass off. Well, as of right now, Jesus is easily the better player. But not to be fair though, saying that Jesus was better than Martial like a year or two ago, no. But right now, Martial is a classy brick with Red Devil Studios' blessing. So yes, Martial right now, he ain't good, bro. Jamal, talk to me about this game, man. Talk to me.
Yeah, man, I'm gonna talk. But there's one thing you guys was missing. But I know why I'm missing, because he gets sent off. But guys, I've been watching football for a while. And this year, Manchester United are recreating football. Manchester United and VAR. How? This was the first time I ever saw somebody headbutt a player and they get a yellow card. That is automatically a red card.
No, that was stupid.
Guys, tell Sir Alex Ferguson to get his ass out of that VAR boot. Guys, watch. Guys, they are recreating the game because earlier against Brighton this season, the game stopped. The guy went and checked and still get a penalty.
The game was finished. It was finished. 95 minutes was over.
Guys, Manchester United. By the way,
no. But Jamal, upon all the juju, the white magic, and everything, they still lost. We just showed you that, man. I mean, give PSG the dub. They defeated witchcraft. So,
yeah. And guys, I'm gonna be vexed because you said this is a celebration. Guys, you know how nice it would have been if man you could have beat PSG and we could have seen Neymar and Mbappe in the European League.
Man, we would have. I would have finished this Jack Daniels that I've been drinking for the last year, man. Seriously, I would have finished it tonight, man. But I'm saving it for Chelsea's. What's that,
bro? I just wanted to see them in the anthem.
What? Yeah.
I just wanted to see them in the anthem. I don't think Neymar would have showed up for that anthem. But yeah. So guys, back to Martial. This guy is looking like a B-Tech Loic Remy. What is this guy? How much sitters does he miss? I might just be saying these things because I'm angry, because I really, really thought PSG was going in the European League. So I'm just angry. Red Devil, no offense. Yeah. I'm just angry.
I don't. Everyone can slate Martial they want. I'm not defending Martial today at all. It's an open goal. You just need to score that.
And that's back to PSG. I just want to talk about two players, Neymar and Mbappe. Yeah, guys, this is when Neymar plays and when he's focused. This is what he can do. He dribbles in the perfect position today. He wasn't dribbling in his own goal. He dribbled when it was effective. This is what Neymar does when he's focused. And guys, I'm gonna leave you with this. Mbappe, leave PSG because right now you're looking like a prime kick and run Theo Walcott. Theo Walcott was the master of kick and run. Guys, if there was a kick and run, if there was a person, Theo Walcott is the main example of kick and run. That guy was kick and run himself.
Oh, French Theo Walcott, man.
You see, Mbappe, how can I defend you? How can I defend you? Like, I can't. Like, that's what I mean. I can't defend because it looks bad. It looks bad. It looks real bad. And from your boy Undisputed, who says, "Will Paredes survive Fred's murderous assault?" Now, look, see, my thing is that Fred should have been sent off even earlier on. But I mean, that challenge that he did, it was a straight red eye for Fred. Do you know how stupid you are?
Well, the only thing I would say about that is like, let's be reasonable. Like, I watched things like Paredes. I agree that Fred should have got the red card, but let's not think that like Fred ran and then headbutted Paredes. Paredes instigated the head if you watch the video. And then Fred goes in.
But rules are rules. Once any movement of the head.
I agree. I'm just saying based on
Red, I wouldn't give it. But there has to be consistency.
Yeah.
You can't just pick and choose.
That's what I'm saying. I agree. But let's not make out like Paredes was some innocent person who come
on. So what's it called? Let me come here to Osasuna. Talk to me, man.
Yikes, there's so much to unpack in this game. It was a really, really entertaining game to watch. The first thing is, I think Scott McTominay needs to visit a psychiatrist or something, because he was trying to bully and haze and do everything to Neymar possible, and then Neymar produces a masterclass right in front of his face. So I think that was just really funny to see that he tries to physically bully and he tries to just try and push him away sometimes, and then just
quality won through.
Owned. Yeah,
I mean, quality and talent and talent won through.
That's what it is. And Neymar, wow! So you can play football after all. I can't believe it.
But let's be fair here. As Cassius just said, this is group stage Man United with Gollum. How much praise can we really give
I understand that, but here's the thing. He was trying to do rainbow flicks in his own half last week, right? Yeah. So that's one thing. And Just Bestin or something was saying something about redemption. There is no redemption in the group stage. All I'm saying is you saved yourself from utter embarrassment, and you saved Mbappe from becoming of Class A, right? So, because, let's move on to Mbappe. Oh. I don't remember a single thing he did except a pass for the third goal. And, I remember something that he did. He lost the ball, and then he lost the ball. Passed the ball to some Manchester United player, and then you say he's a pace merchant. Then what is a pace merchant supposed to do? Have pace, run at the goal, and if you're in front of goal, 1-on-1, you score. 90th minute, right? You can close the game out, right? You're through 1-on-1 because you're a pace merchant. Boom, and you miss.
Yeah, that was a bad miss.
Come on, at least square it to Neymar then, eh? This guy, he needs to leave PSG. Absolutely, that was horrible. And I think someone was saying about Tuchel being a serious coach. Yeah, because he's not.
No.
Leave. Go somewhere where there's a structure, where rainbow flicks in your own half aren't allowed by the system in your club, So, and one other thing about this referee. So here's the thing about the referee. First, that's a red card. Boom, he's out.
Yes.
20 minutes, you're out. But the funny thing is, if you are going to give a yellow, that means that you thought it was worth a yellow card, and that's it. So, Fred, he makes a challenge, wins the ball, and then gets a second yellow? I was so confused. The pundits were saying, it's a foul, but it's certainly not worth the red card. It's not even a foul. He wins the ball cleanly. So I'm so confused. He gets sent off either way, but 2 wrongs, apparently, it doesn't make a right. This referee is also Class C today. So
no. Because that's why it's if you're looking at something objectively, the rule is, at least from what I understand, is that any movement of the head, doesn't matter whether you make contact or not, or what the result is, any movement of the head is seen as violence play, and that is a straight red.
Yeah, exactly. So that's what I'm saying. He should have been sent off first, but if you're not going to send him off, why on earth would you send him off for a challenge that's a proper challenge?
He breaks it, man. He breaks it. Okay. But so do you, looking at this, man, do you see PSG maybe this is like their sort of rediscovery moment, and maybe they could somehow go all the way, or we can't really tell anything from the PSG?
Did you see minute 50 to minute 70? There were maybe 3 players that were actually running for those 20 minutes for PSG. 3 players were running. Everyone was walking. It was like Manchester United would get the ball. As soon as Manchester United gets possession of the ball, all movement stopped in the field. It was like it was a practice game. It looked so very, what is the word for this? Unenthusiastic. For a team that needed to win, it looked very, very bad. And they weren't 2-1 up at the time, which makes it even worse. And, one last thing. I have my friend Martial. You see, when I played football, I was a striker. And this guy, there was just one guy in front of him. As a striker, the worst feeling is when a ball is sort of a little bit in the air when you're trying to take it first time. and you shoot it over the bar. That is the worst feeling. So you have time in that situation. The guy was coming in for a challenge. You fake the shot, you cut in, and you finish calmly.
Oh, no. But my thing is that's even overcomplicating it. You don't even have to fake the shot. As long as you make a good connection, it's a goal.
Well, but there's always a chance that you make a bad connection. It's
No. But we're dealing with the very best of the best. We're dealing with high professionals. So when you're dealing with high professionals, you have done this millions, gazillions of times, and you know the connection and the technique that you need to make from using the pace and the speed of the ball. Because once you get, all you need to do is just get it on target and it's a goal. That's it. Just get it on target and it's a goal.
GG. And you're 2-1 up. And that Cavani chip, if that went in, man, would have been
Would have been amazing. All right, man. Okay, so let me just hit this. So from Splashnet says that HH, no more trials for Mbappe, biased. Splashnet, do we really want a World Cup winner in the Brick Academy? No, we don't. Okay, so I am doing my best for the integrity of football. Okay, this is for the integrity of football, but I'm trying my hardest. But guys, Splashnet, you don't want a World Cup winner in the Brick Academy. That would be embarrassing. All right, Gatlock, talk to me, man. United.
Yeah, Manchester United. You know how I said that Group B is a group of bottle jobs? This group is a group of hot chokers, man. Like, all of them. I mean, United, funny thing about United is when you expect them to do shit, they don't do shit. I thought it was going to be 2-1 PSG. I said it was either going to be 2-1 United or 2-1 PSG, although it was 3-1.
Wait, but did Man United choke, or was it really Martial specifically that choked?
Yeah, HH, can you please explain this? Because I'm trying to wrap my head around this. Just help me explain your boys, your French boys. What's this? I just saw this recently. And
Look, mates, just talk. Just tell me and just talk. Oh, Mbappe, look. This is my thing, man.
That's your prodigy. How do you miss a chance like that, though? Let's not forget that in the Champions League final, you were blaming Neymar more than this dude for not putting in chances through. Both of them effed up, man. As much as we're praising Giroud, every other attacking French player has been shit. I mean, they've not been, except for maybe Benzema and a little bit of Mbappe, but those guys are a different case. For PSG, look, they were supposed to make it out of this group. Let's be honest. Okay, the fact that they're even making hard work of it.
But they were close to losing. They were close to losing, man.
That's the thing. You're not supposed to be close to losing. You're not.
They were close to losing against Leipzig last week.
Yeah, they're not supposed to be close to losing. They're supposed to be topping this group comfortably. Okay? Like, no offense. You know how in Nigeria they say your mates are doing this. What are you doing? Well, guess what? Who are their mates? Who are supposed to be their mates? Bayern, City, Liverpool. Heck, I'll add maybe even Chelsea small. And what have they done that PSG have not done? They've topped the group with 1 game to spare. That's what they are supposed to be doing. Not struggling to play against Leipzig and United with the PE teacher. They're supposed to have been clearing this group already, but
so talk to me about Martial. Is Martial finished? Based off his bad form and how he missed, is Martial finished?
I never really rated Martial like that. The only excuse I gave him was that I've never seen him as a striker, and I was trying to see why, because that guy is dog shit, man. Like, the thing about strikers that piss me off is that, you know how there are some strikers, like even Giroud, or let's say sometimes Benzema, when you bench them and they're like, no, I'm supposed to be starting, I'm supposed to be a starter, and they get angry when they get benched, and they're like, no, I'm supposed to be a starter, and they come on and they put 4 Gs, or they give you a performance that makes you think, okay, this dude should be a starter, like Benzema's goal in the semi-final in 2018. When Martial comes in and puts in a shit show like that and he gets angry, I'm like, dude, shut up, okay? Because it's stupid when a striker is trying to puff his chest and does shit like that, and he meets an open goal.
So okay. Let me ask this. So if Martial scored that, do you think United win the game, or you think PSG still find a way to still win the game?
You see, that game was going back and forth. It was hard to tell. But with the way I saw the starting lineup, let's be honest, I think the people to blame for this loss, one is Fred, because the guy is a complete clown. I'm amazed that the guy did not get a red card the first time. The guy's a complete clown. Who else is there again? Martial bricked it up. Rashford actually tried. Cavani, he tried. He tried his best. Pogba, oh lord, that volley, oh lord, if that entered, oh lord, that volley was sick. But that's literally all he's done in like a month, so I can't really praise him.
So I know. Okay. So what Martial? About no Neymar? No, so basically just run it because I need to go to the guys. Neymar on Mbappe. Neymar, what does that performance show from Neymar and Mbappe? Where how can we save him? How can we save him from pace merchantry?
No. He showed up. Neymar showed up, and I think he should get a bit of praise for showing up in the Champions League. However, this is not the stage we expect it to show up. You see, the other thing about Neymar is that when he decides to show up, he shows up. It's just that he shows up in some very inconsistent ways. In Barcelona, he was, and as for the pace merchant, well, all he's done is go down ever since he went to PSG. And yeah, he needs to leave the club because either he leaves the club. The thing is, if he leaves the club and goes to another club and he still performs like this, then we will know that HH Ultimate Jinx really worked on this guy badly.
Okay. So wait, before let me just hit some of these super chats before I come to Abdullahi, man. So, from Armchair Critic, man, who says, Cassius, would we do better in away knockouts without Leo? So Cassius, just quickly answer that before I come to Abdullahi. So say, would Barcelona obviously do better in away knockouts without Messi? Cassius?
No.
Dang, okay. Abdullahi, talk to me, man, about United, man.
I was already ready to sing the UEFA League song already.
Look, Abdullahi, did you really think they were going to lose? Because see, Abdullahi,
I was
here's my
thinking
thing.
because
it's still mine. We're still waiting for Madrid.
Abdullahi, they knew that we would have sang. Wait, how does this song get?
You will have sung that. I was already preparing my song for PSG already. I was like, my lord, if you guys lose. But when the match starts, firstly, I blame three people. People have been the reason I blame three people is I'm gonna come to them is one. I blame Ole. First is because when you know Fred is already on a yellow card, you should have taken him off in the beginning of the second half. Take him out because you are risking a red card. When you know a player is on a yellow card, take him out. That shows how proper manager she does. You know this guy, it won't last like 90 minutes because he will get a red card. Take him out. And secondly, I blame Fred. And according to the rules, if he headbutt the player, even if the player instigated, if he headbutt the player, is a straight red. It's a straight red. The same thing Nicolas Pepe did, he get a red card for that. Zinedine Zidane did the same thing, he get a red card for that also too. So if you headbutt the player, you will get a red card no matter what. You will get a red card. I don't know. I don't understand the referee. It's not the VR.
Man United own VR, man. They own
VR. It's not about the VR. It's about
the box.
It's about the people interpreting the VAR. It's not even the VR. The VR is a machine that is implemented to work. It's the people who look into the rules and say, this is how they make the decision. That's for me the stupid decision. You had with the player.
Abdullahi. Ole is at the wheel, Sir Alex is at the screen.
And guys, we need to be truthful here. HH, you need to induct Kylian Mbappe. I don't care if he has won a World Cup.
Yeah,
you need to induct Kylian. I think Cautious was saying, he said something. He said, "What is the definition of pace merchants? Kick and run, boom. That is it. That is the definition of Kylian Mbappe at the moment."
So okay. So you're saying that he's a pace merchant. Is that what
you need
saying?
to induct him? It's hard to believe.
Abdullahi, do you really want a World Cup winner in the Brick Academy? Do you really want that?
He's a World Cup winner. People are saying he's the head to win nowadays. He's head to Lionel Messi, but he hasn't even proven it yet already. And this is hard to say, HH, and we will keep reiterating to this. Marcus Rashford in 2020 is better than Kylian Mbappe. That is a fact you need to accept. because he's showing up. Kylian Mbappe has not showed up. I love Mbappe so much because he's a very technical player, but man has been a class A, class B break already. You need to induct him. You are putting him out because he won the World Cup. I can accept that, but this is not the first time he's been doing this. It's not the first time he's been doing this. He's been doing this every matches. Boom, run. That's it. I was hearing Jamal calling him Theo Walcott plays. I don't even think it's Theo Walcott because for me Theo Walcott doesn't even have it doesn't it doesn't even have a good sense.
No, Abdullahi. He's the light skin Theo Walcott.
Wait, is it Walcott already light skinned already? Okay, but like, so has
that was
Neymar...
said for Abdullahi.
Okay, so
I think I need to find another name for Kylian Mbappe.
Okay, do we need to give Neymar a dub? Do we need to give Neymar
I think
a dub?
we need to calm down a little bit about Neymar. This is a group stage. You need to show it up in the round of 16, quarterfinals, and the semis. Yeah, that's where we. And this is the very positive thing about Neymar. When he's focused, we'll see the best of Neymar. When he's focused, this is where we want to see Neymar. Focus, concentrating, and knowing what he's doing. This is the Neymar PSG boy. This is Neymar of Barcelona. Because he's focused and he knows what he's doing. This is not the Neymar of 2-3 years ago. This is the Neymar everybody want to see. Now, take it to the quarterfinals, round of 16. Let's see this Neymar. You can't just come in and be doing from flex, run around your circle. That is not the Neymar I want to see. It's fully fit now. So we want to see the Neymar we see today in quarterfinals, round of 16, and in the semis.
Okay. Footy Wizard, talk to me.
I have a question.
Oh God.
What do you think of Dan James?
Oh my days.
Peace and nothing.
What's that supposed to mean?
What do you think of Dan James?
What I think of Dan James?
Mm-hmm.
This is what I think of Dan James. That's what I think of Dan James. Now,
So
no.
Footy
Wizard, be very careful with the next words you're about to say. Be very careful about the next words you're about to say because
is Dan James, A, B, or C?
He's class C, because he's a useful brick.
Okay. What's the difference between Dan James and Mbappe right now? What's the
Mbappe
difference?
isn't even useful.
Oh, doesn't Dan James have more CL goals than Mbappe?
Yeah,
Red Devil, mute your mic. Red Devil,
I
mute
think
your
there are
bloody mic.
Faring-Vavos players right now that have
Devil,
more
if you
goals
don't
than
mute
Mbappe
your-
right now.
Red Devil, I
As of
swear
right
to God.
now, Dan James is better than Mbappe. You're just gonna have to take that one in, bro. He's a brick.
Footy Wizard, Daniel James is even better. Marcus Rashford in 2020 is better than
Abdullah, can you mute your mic, please? Abdullah, you've already
Marcus
talked. Can you mute your
Rashford
mic, please? Thank you.
He's 15 times better than Mbappe as of right now.
Footy Wizard, I would like you to show some respect to a teenage World Cup winner, please.
I don't give a fuck, man. He's shit. You need to induct him class B. You have
I
to
agree.
do it.
Class B.
Class B. Class B brick. Did
Footy
you see
Wizard,
that chance? Did you see that chance? Daniel James puts that away. Red Devil, am I lying?
I mean, he put it away against Istanbul in that same position, actually. Yeah.
Footy Wizard, are you finished so I can move on from you, please?
Mbappe is a class B brick.
All right, thank you. Damien, talk to me. Damien.
Yeah, I'm here. This game was United's game for the taking. They had good chances to take this game, but sadly they didn't. LSG won. And for Mbappe, I'm gonna go to Neymar first. What Neymar showed today, he just showed that he still has the ability to be a world-class player, but I won't give him too much credit. Do it in the CL semi and the CL final. As for Mbappe, I won't lose faith in him. I know that kid that I saw in Monaco. I won't lose faith in him.
Thank you. Suleiman, talk to me, man.
What did Marco do today, by the way? Marco, what did
That's
he
a
do?
good
He
point,
bowled.
actually.
He bowled. Red Devil, your team lost. Can you mute your mic, please? Marco was the engine that's and the foundation for PSG to win the game 3-1.
It changed the game when Herrera came on. That's what happened.
Red Devil, can you mute your mic,
The
please?
player that we
Thank you.
gave to them,
That is
Herrera.
Red Devil, can you mute your mic,
It
please?
changed
Thank
the
you.
game.
Can I ask you a question?
Gatlock, can you also mute your mic, please?
His taste
no,
in
no.
players is a bit crazy. I won't lie.
Suleiman, can you continue your thing?
For some reason, Man United always lose when they have like a good run of games. Like people said, they're like big game merchants. Like whenever they lose and all these jobs on the line, they find a win, like away at Paris. So yeah, this loss was expected.
Okay, guys. I want to now talk.
Can I ask you a question?
No, you
Say
can't.
something
No, you
quick.
can't.
Something really quick. I just
I want to say
guys,
something. Jamal,
No,
finish.
Well, I also want to ask him something.
Real quick, guys. Real quick.
Wait, why
Yeah,
didn't we ask him
real quick.
questions?
All I
Okay,
just want to
what?
say
It's
is,
about
guys,
Giroud.
everybody have spoken. Guys, everybody
Yes.
has spoken, and nobody has Paul Labine Pogba name. Guys, I'm pushing this agenda. You gotta put him in the Brick Academy. This guy won a World Cup in 2018, and in 2020, this guy is irrelevant. Everyone just now talk, and nobody mentioned his name.
Yeah, because
put
he
him
was
in the Brick
irrelevant.
Academy. I am
Everyone
pushing
forgot
this
about him.
agenda.
Jamal,
Please,
his reason for not putting Pogba in the
I'm
Brick
pushing
Academy
it.
because he's a
Please,
World Cup
everybody,
winner.
hashtag Pogba Brick Academy.
Yeah, that guy has to go as well.
Yeah,
Everybody,
Say you
he
don't want to
almost
put
scored a nice volley.
Come on,
ignore
AJ.
that.
Has to go.
Ignore that. I will not be putting Pogba in the Brick Academy. That will never be happening.
But
So
AJ, you said
ignore that.
Well, you
you
can
always
put
said
Griezmann.
Giroud is a useful brick. Is he still a useful brick, or is he actually a quality player?
No, Giroud, I'll give him tier 3 residency. He's now ranked tier 3.
Okay, so he's not a useful brick anymore.
Giroud's the World Cup winner.
No, okay.
Yeah.
No. Based
It's
off this game, he's no longer a useful brick. Yeah, based off this game, he's no longer useful.
Okay.
Hey, guys,
Griezmann, you put
You said you
Griezmann in the
want
Brick
Mbappe
Academy.
Mbappe in the Brick Academy because he's a World Cup winner, right? You said
We
you want
want
Mbappe
Pogba
in the Brick
in
Academy
the Brick
because he's a World
Academy.
Cup winner, right?
That's one of the reasons. Yes, one of the reasons.
Now this is where things get a bit dicey. On the review. Griezmann. Yeah, it's about time. We were brought in for a huge sum of money. We were brought in to become the face and the beacon of this team. And you've not been, you've pretty much been a punk. And you haven't lived up to the expectation of being that dude who can rap. Okay, you've not been able to really become that dude that can run and that dude who can actually be able to give the help to Messi.
So wait, mate. This is Griezmann. So what points are you making?
He won
He's
the
a World Cup winner.
So
He scored in the final.
so
Wait,
is
what?
he was he a teenager when he did that? Yes or no?
Was Pogba? Was Pogba?
Did Griezmann score a goal as good as Pogba in that final? Whose
Come
goal
on.
was better? Thank you. Points proven. Points proven. So guys, let's move on to the next topic. Let's move on to the next topic.
I got a question to ask you.
No.
Let me just ask a question before you go.
No. So guys, let's talk about Barcelona. I want to talk about Barcelona. No, we've talked enough. So guys, the Oos. Can I just say this right now? First off, you called the Oos finished. Sorry, oops. You called the Oos. You called the Oos finished. You called him finished. And you called him useless. You abused him. You said he was crocked and so forth. And correct me if I'm wrong, Cassius, did the Oos get a G and an assist? Yes or no? Cassius.
Penalty and assist, yeah.
Cassius, did he get a goal and an assist? Goal and assist, yes or no?
Penalty and assist, yeah.
I asked it simple. Fair enough.
Look, let me take the reins.
Oh God.
I think first we need to talk about Martin Brathwaite because I don't know how to say this. I never would have thought that Martin Brathwaite deserves to be starting for Football Club Barcelona, but that's the situation we're in 2020. He scored in 3 straight games.
We're looking at you.
And when he was announced the number 9, that felt like a disgrace.
Wait. Hasn't he scored more away goals than Cannibal Suarez in the last 2 or 3 years?
Suarez scored 1 against Apoel, 2 against PSG. That was the only 2 important CL away goals he scored, but that was in 2015. So Suarez in his entire Barcelona career scored 4. Braithwaite has 3 in a week. So yeah, now we have a number 9 that can score in away games, and he even could have scored more. And I don't understand how a player who's played for Aesbjerg, Toulouse, Bordeaux, Middlesbrough.
We need to give respect to him. We need to put some respect on him.
His last club was Leganés, and now he's a starter for Football Club Barcelona. I mean, anyone who has a dream, just follow it, because if Braithwaite can become Barcelona's number 9 at 29 years old after playing for Middlesbrough in the Championship, you can do anything. So I think that's where we have to start. And also linking with Braithwaite, you have to. I mean, I don't think it's a coincidence that we're seeing the best Griezmann. I said Sunday or Saturday that he had an interview in the Spanish television, and I think that he feels liberated after that interview, because now he just seems like a different person. But also playing with Braithwaite, playing with the real number 9, I think that helps Griezmann a lot, and that also on the pitch frees him, not just as a person frees him. So
talk about the Oos. Talk about the Oos.
Yeah, he plays well.
Also, Cassis, he was made captain.
Yeah, after Busquets was captain and after Longley was captain. So you can't really look into that too much.
But it's a sign. It's a sign that maybe he maybe Koeman trusts him, and maybe Koeman still has him in his plans.
Let me tell you who was on the pitch. Trincao was on the pitch. Braithwaite was on the pitch. Pjanic was on. It's just based off of how long he was at the club. So and Longley, who had been at the club less than him, was captain before him, and Longley got subbed off for rest. So I don't really look into that too much. But yeah, he played well. In the second half, he tried to score every time he had the ball, except the one time where he was 1-on-1 with the goalkeeper. So maybe the game was over. It didn't really matter too much. So I won't really go into his second half performance, which I didn't like that much, because he just shot every time he had the ball. But yeah, in the first half, he was very good. He created chances, and he took the penalty. When he was stepping up for the penalty, I just said don't miss, because Braithwaite was supposed to take that penalty. He took the penalty in Dynamo Kiev, and he won the penalty today. So Braithwaite should have taken that penalty, but Usman didn't. He didn't mess up, and he scored the goal. But I just want to talk about Serginho Dest. I've criticized Bartomeu a lot, but when he makes a good maneuver, I have to give him credit. Selling Semedo and replacing him with Serginho Dest it's daylight robbery. This guy, in every single aspect of the game of football, is better than Semedo. So, and he can only get better, because I think he just turned 20. So I'll give credit to Bartomeu for that. That's all I have to say. Koeman is making the team better. I think he has the right message, and hopefully now we just have to focus on the next match against Cadiz, win that, and we're pretty much qualified for the next group, or for the round of 16 in first place, as long as we don't lose 3-0. So it's looking up.
So do you still, because it's similar questions that I asked, I think it was on Saturday or Sunday, do you still see any potential for Barca doing something in this competition? On no chance, not even in the conversation for one of the people to win it?
No.
Wow. So Red Devil, talk to me, man. Do you, for Barcelona, La Liga is still up and down, but in the Champions League, they're looking really supreme. Do you think Messi, in his last hurrah, we assume, can maybe do something for Barca with the help of the Us and Braithwaite? Can Braithwaite shock everyone and be that striker that comes clutch for Barca in the CL?
There's quite a few Liverpool fans who are saying Curtis Jones is better than Usman Dembele and Mbappe. That might be something to discuss.
They're idiots.
He's got one CL goal, and Mbappe's zero.
Complete idiots. Curtis Jones, get the heck out of here. Morons, man.
Curtis Jones, but he's got a CL goal, and certain men don't.
It's happened. into an empty net.
It's a tap in, but we've seen today that empty nets are a problem for certain men. You know?
Well, yeah.
But it is what it is. No. Let's not go on that. Like PSG, Barcelona's defense still has not changed. That for me has always been the big thing. We go for this thing. Dembele board or Braithwaite, and shout out to Braithwaite. I agree that like this guy, fair play.
He deserves the praise. He deserves his praise, man.
And that's what you do. And that's why I always say that hard work for me is more important than talent. You know, as we've seen, ironically, with a certain player that we spoke about earlier, doesn't matter how much talent you have, if you're not working hard and if you're not improving yourself, it just means absolutely nothing. And Braithwaite is clearly shown that working hard works. That said, we know the issue with Barcelona is that the defense is bad. And their defense, from what I can see, has not changed since they got lubricated by Bayern and Liverpool and Roma. So Barcelona, everyone knew Barcelona were going to top the group. What's going to happen is they'll probably win their round of 16 game and they'll come across maybe a Liverpool or Bayern or some other team that's competent, and they'll be sacrificed and then rinse and repeat. And then Messi will leave because their defense hasn't changed.
Well, the defense has kind of changed. The guy that was most responsible for 8-2 is gone.
What's his name?
Tomato.
Would you say Semedo was the main person responsible for 8-2?
Semedo was pretty much at fault for 7 of the 8 goals.
Yes, exactly.
I mean, PK also as well, man. So.
The 4 goals at Anfield as well, and the 3 beforehand.
Semedo was actually at fault for 2 of the goals at Anfield, to be honest. The Shaqiri cross and the the second goal. No, actually, no, only for 1 goal.
Do you think that PSG? I keep saying PSG. Barcelona's defense is good enough to carry them to a final?
Because I'm just saying they won't be sacrificed the next time they're in the quarters. I think maybe a 3-1 loss or something.
Look, like I said, I don't think Barcelona can really challenge Bayern Munich, Liverpool, and the top teams in Europe, but it's definitely better. I mean, like I think I said this before the season. It's not only that you can say Longley and Piqué aren't fantastic center backs. That's not the only problem. It's just that the team as a collective group isn't very good. And today and against Osasuna, you see especially when you listen to Koeman's press conferences, he always talks about the way the team starts the matches. And in the last 2 matches, I think the first half we've had like 20 shots and the other team has had like 2. Albeit it's against teams like Osasuna and Ferencváros, so it's not great, but you can definitely see that the level of the collective group is much better. So even though we may not have the best individual defenders, I certainly think we can improve without changing, every single one of the back 4.
No, the thing about that Osasuna game, against us, Barcelona, there was a reason my name was Osasuna won with 10 men at Camp Nou, because they did last season, and that was because that team, again, that 2-1 goal in that ridiculous result was because of Semedo.
It was more than that. Just Semedo.
It was just a horrible circumstance, I know, but it was one of the best moments of my life, but anyway, I could see in the weekend, it's just we got so much space in behind you guys because there was so much in the first game earlier in the year because there was no structure under Setien. You can see under Koeman there's a little bit structure in the defense, and we could just not get in behind constantly. And out wide, it was much harder for us to put crosses in.
Okay, so what hope do you have for Barca in this CL? If Messi comes, you can get the best of a Messi, Braithwaite does his thing, maybe you can get a defender who isn't sculpted and can play in the CL in the January window. Do you think that right now, because this is like the first ever season where nobody is even thinking of Barcelona based off 8-2. So do you think because nobody is looking at Barcelona, they might sneak under the radar and maybe make a run?
Here's the thing. The Champions League, as much as people say it is the best team that wins, and it usually is, it is also a lot about your draws. And because Barcelona, they will probably finish top. I think definitely they will, unless they come up against a potential Manchester United, PSG, or a potential something like, I don't know. Okay, actually, they can come up against Real or Atletico. So yeah, unless they come up against those two, like they should be in the quarters. And once they reach the quarters, I think it just really depends. Do you get perhaps a Spanish team? I think Atletico and Real both can beat them. Do you come up against Bayern? That should be a relatively easy game for Bayern. Against the Chelsea, that could be a very fun game. Against something like what's their name? Juve. I mean, if they do get them in the quarters, that would also be entertaining. But I think overall, I think semis is actually possible for them. I mean, I know that they're a quarterfinal team nowadays, but I think semis is definitely a possibility.
I'm talking about semi-finals to Barcelona.
It is possible. You just need to get past the quarters, eh?
Oh, no.
Depends on who you get. It really just does. I'm not saying they can win it, but I think it's definitely a possibility that they reach the semis. They're not... Okay, they are pretty bad in La Liga, actually, now that I think about it. If you can't even beat someone like Alaves.
Yeah, and the thing is, the nature of this Champions League is that there's so many of these big teams that have that give results. Like, I mean, did anyone expect Shakhtar to beat Real Madrid?
Okay, you know what? I'm actually being completely reactionary. What am I talking about? I just saw them get a 3-0 win. That's why I should be looking at what Barca has done all season. And unless Braithwaite can keep scoring like this, it's not actually semis, is it? Huh? I just realized how bad they've been. Holy crap! It's really bad.
Are you an Osasuna fan or a Real Madrid fan?
I'm an Osasuna fan and a PSV fan.
Okay.
I could hear the Dutch accents, man.
Yeah,
I could hear
No, remember he's the one that said that Cruyff, Van Basten, and Bergkamp were better than Robin. Remember?
I never said Bergkamp was better than Robin.
Oh yeah, no, you just said Cruyff and Van Basten.
Okay, yes, let's just love to Robin. So Suleiman thinks, he says that Alba cried at halftime despite being 2-G's up. Look, I said again, that whole Anfield, the knockout blow was 8-2, but that whole Anfield escapade, man, for me, that really is the one that broke Messi. That was the game that broke Messi, and the issue is that I don't, like, you can see what Messi did with the whole Maradona tribute, but I just don't think you will see that consistent Messi, because Messi, I think, maxed out and reached the precipice for Barcelona in that game against Anfield. And Anfield, when that happened, when that went down, it was bad. Jamal, Barcelona, talk to me. Can the Us do something incredible?
Yeah,
Can the Us show people why he's the best?
Yeah, before I say something about that, Catlock, can you just get a tip when HH says to me it was the best right back in the world?
He did indeed.
Get that tip?
I think it was against Espanyol. I remember that. So
I remember that.
Guys, can you leave me alone? Why can't we just have a nice civil discussion like grown-ups, man?
The best right back.
And you guys think finding receipts against this guy is hard?
Gatlock, you're so sad, man. You're so
This
sad.
guy's a brick.
It's like, come on, Gatlock, don't you?
Hard, man.
Yeah, man.
Mute your
What's
mic.
the odds?
Mute your mic. God.
Yeah, and the next question you asked was if the US can do something.
The Us, the Us.
I'm not gonna talk about. I'm not gonna talk about somebody who is irrelevant in 2020. So I'm not gonna talk about the US.
What?
All I just want to say with Barcelona, is that I hope Chelsea get Juventus. I pray, I'm gonna be praying that how Chelsea get Juventus in this group. Because you guys top the group, I'm hoping you get Juventus. That's all I'm gonna say about Barcelona.
Wait, easy. If you say, what do you mean by that? That you hope Chelsea gets Juventus. What do you mean by that? As in, you feel that Chelsea will lose to Juve? What do you mean by that?
Yes. Juventus and Cristiano Ronaldo will beat Chelsea. Your boy.
Jamal, let me say it right now. If that's fake Ronaldo, there knocks out Chelsea, it won't be. It will not be pretty. It will not be pretty. Okay, fake Ronaldo has already won enough CLs, already enough Champions Leagues. But let me just say that it will not be pretty. See, okay, so does anybody here believe Barcelona can go all the way in this CL? Does anyone here believe that?
Can I go a little bit?
I would like to talk to me. Talk.
I think for me, I think they're doing very well in the Champions League, but I think in the La Liga they're kind of a little bit iffy. I like what Cassius said. He bluntly said it. No, because it's a Barcelona fans. You know the weakness of the Barcelona, and you know how strong they are. I think I'm not being biased, but I say, but this Barcelona team play far better than when Lionel Messi is there. If you look at when Messi is there, all the balls goes to Messi. But when he doesn't play, you see how Barcelona are balanced from the attacker to the midfield to the defense. So I think can we just put that and say maybe Messi is the real problem of Barcelona. We need to have a discussion about that, because if he doesn't play, this team plays better when he doesn't play at all. But when he plays, Braithwaite off, Ousmane Dembele off. What's going on? So we need to have a conversation about that. What is going on with that team? Is the Messi the real problem or the board entirely? Because we've noticed 2 matches when he doesn't play, this team turn up. They really play very well. They play very good football. They have this mentality of coming out and showing how good they are. But when Messi plays, how ball goes to Messi?
No, Bob, you see, you're right and you're wrong. You're right in the sense of they should have let Messi go, but then you let him go for 150, and then you then get a defender and some other players within.
How sure are you that the board is gonna get a defender? Barcelona board.
Abdullahi, are you telling me that they really should bench Messi?
I'm not saying they should bench Messi. I'm not saying they should bench Messi, but a decision has to be made, because we can see it when we watch the way they play. They play far better when they do have Lionel Messi playing. Look at the 2 matches they play without Lionel Messi. This team look very balanced. They know what they're doing. But when Messi plays, the teams look very like iffy. They don't play there's no balance in the team. So a question is to be asked.
So to outline history, if you have like Fati, the use, you've got Braithwaite, you've got Messi, who out of those gets dropped?
It's tough because Messi is arguably one of the best players in the world football. So you will play Messi.
Put Griezmann. There's those 5 players.
So I have to take out Griezmann because Fati like on a consistent basis can give me what I want. Ousmane Dembele when he's fit, I can rely on him when he's fit. And I can also rely on Messi because his creativity is just there. So I'm gonna drop Griezmann for me.
No respect for Coutinho.
Sorry,
I forget Coutinho, man. Forget Coutinho.
What about Coutinho?
This is the problem of the Barcelona now. Like, because this is the problem they face when they're having the problem Bartomeu and Lionel Messi. I think that was the right time for Lionel Messi to leave. Maybe a breath of fresh air. Because the team need a face. Now that no Messi and they're playing very well, the decision has to be made between the manager and the board. I'm not saying Messi should be benched, but in some certain now we can see that this team play far better and they have balance in the team when they do have Lionel Messi.
For me, I just think that should have been done earlier on, like in the summer, before doing it right now, because bench him now doesn't make any sense. So guys, let's just round it off right now. Let's just look ahead slightly to final day of the season. Final group games, man. Guys, Group B is insane. Group B is insane. And guys, remember when we first saw Group B? Because when we first saw Group B, we were like, okay, Inter, Real Madrid, easy. Inter Milan go into that final week, bottom of this group, but they can still go through. So, because obviously we're going to do this again, obviously on the Sunday Hangout, but just for now, because we'll keep talking about this and predicting this, is who the hell makes it through? Because my thing here is that in a sick way.
Can you bring out their next matches? Each of the 2 matches, Madrid and then Mönchengladbach. Their next matches.
So basically, Real Madrid play against Shakhtar. No. Real play Mönchengladbach in Real Madrid's home.
Okay.
And Inter play Shakhtar Donetsk. Okay. I believe in Italy. I think.
Third versus first, and then second versus fourth.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, I mean, basically, all 4 teams can go through. All 4 teams can pretty much go through.
Okay, let's put it this way, Chick. If the 4 team has like 8 points, who goes to? If those first team like have 8 points, 1, 2, 3, 4, are they going to use the tie breaking or what?
That's not going to be possible. So because playing Shakhtar, so and Real Madrid playing Gladbach. So Gladbach, if they draw, they will have 9 points.
9 points. Okay.
So there's no way that'll be possible.
So if second has 8, third has 8, and last has 8, so who goes to?
No. Okay, look, see. For Inter Milan to go through, they have to
win.
So basically, they have to beat Shakhtar Donetsk, and they have to hope that there's a winner between Real and Mönchengladbach.
Yeah.
If Real and Mönchengladbach draw, nothing Inter can do make them go through.
Yeah.
So Inter Milan need a winner in that Mönchengladbach Real Madrid game. So if Real and Mönchengladbach are very tricky, they can just go out and play a draw.
No, that's stupid for Real Madrid because what if Shakhtar wins?
Shakhtar Donetsk, yes.
And why does Real Madrid want to come second?
That's a good point, because if Shakhtar win, they go to 10 points, and that means it will be them and Mönchengladbach who go through.
Yeah, no, the Real are not going to play
that
that
I'm
for a draw.
hoping for, bro.
No way.
That's what I'm hoping for. Shakhtar, man, do this for your boys, man.
No one can play for a draw in this game. It's too.
And if there's a draw in both games, Mönchengladbach and Shakhtar go through because Shakhtar will have a better head-to-head than Real.
Yeah.
So Gladbach and Shakhtar can draw and go through, but Real Madrid and Inter actually need to win. Like Real Madrid could go if Inter Milan win.
Like the only way that Shakhtar get out if they draw is if Real win. Yeah.
Wait, can all teams finish on 8 points?
No.
Okay, no.
Because Gladbach have got 8 points.
No, because Gladbach play against Real, not Inter.
Yep. So what are you guys saying, man? What are you guys saying?
Oh, it would be the funniest thing if Real finished bottom. That would be the most hilarious thing.
No, European.
No.
Perez is making calls.
That far. Come on.
Perez is making calls. No, Perez is making calls right now. He's deciding the referee, the VAR, everything.
Yeah, probably. There's no way Real don't make it. There's no way Real
Alex
make
was
it.
today.
They'll finish bottom if Inter beat Shakhtar and Gladbach beat Real.
Yeah, obviously, but that's not gonna happen.
That's not gonna happen, man. So what are you guys saying? Who finishes top? Who finishes second in this group?
Shakhtar, Real Madrid are shit at home, man. So it's very possible that Gladbach could do something there. And Inter, I don't know about them in San Siro, bro. So I can't.
Is Sergio Ramos back for this game?
Yes.
Yeah, he's back. He's back. I think Ramos is back.
Okay, then that changes things because if Varane is the only one there, no chance.
But I think for me, I'm thinking maybe Mönchengladbach and Shakhtar could go through because Madrid has not been in form recently. So that could, even despite Ramos being there, they still, if you remember, they lose to Shakhtar Donetsk. Even Ramos was even playing.
You do realize you're talking about a team that's been in the round of 16 for 25 years straight, yes?
I know.
I know.
But look at this Real Madrid team this year. Look at them this year. Look, even post Ronaldo. After Ronaldo left, look at this team. This team has not been the same.
I can tell you a worse season from Real right away. That was 2 seasons ago.
Yeah, but this team doesn't even give me confidence.
But I think, but the thing though is that they seem particularly out of sorts this season. Like even as bad as they were 2 seasons ago, that team doesn't lose twice to Shakhtar Donetsk.
Exactly.
They lost twice to CSKA Moscow. What are you talking about? And they lost 0-3 at home.
You realize that the first time they lost to Shakhtar Donetsk, Shakhtar had like how many players missing?
That's true.
That's actually a really good point.
15 of their starting lineup wasn't there.
And now Mönchengladbach is the most informed team in this table. They are the most informed team, and they
okay. So just to in case guys in the live chats don't know, just to reiterate. So the final game is Mönchengladbach play Real Madrid, and Inter Milan play Shakhtar Donetsk. So those are the games.
Inter and Real are at home.
I think Gladbach could kind of win. Inter
at home. Inter at home. Yeah.
Yeah, I know this is difficult to do right now because there's still one more game to go. But can you just go around the groups and see who you will want for Chelsea? I know it's a little difficult now, but at least see who you will take for Chelsea.
So obviously Chelsea are voting Bayern.
We can't play Bayern. We can't play Atletico.
So basically, Atletico would be tricky.
Atletico, Juventus.
Atletico would be tricky. Wait. Let me go through group. So Atletico would be tricky. That would be tricky. I have no idea here.
Can go through.
I know. Let's say Group B, I have no idea what's going on here. Group C, Porto would not be bad. Porto would not be bad. Porto would not be bad. I would like Porto.
Maybe Atlanta
against Porto.
I don't know.
Atlanta would be very, very entertaining.
You know what?
Chelsea would beat Atlanta, guys.
I think Chelsea beats either of these two guys because it's a very good matchup for Chelsea.
Chelsea beat both of them for sure.
Chelsea, this would be a very good matchup for Chelsea.
Chelsea lose to Real. They beat Inter. They beat the rest. Yeah.
I don't like this Lazio matchup, man, because Lazio are a very funny team. It's basically it's one of those things where like things could go wrong.
Immobile hat trick.
Immobile is playing. Yeah, Immobile is playing.
But you could find the worst situation than Lazio. Juventus.
Yeah, we could play Juventus.
With Cristiano.
Bro.
You know what? I've learned my lesson from laughing at
if Cristiano Ronaldo knocks out Chelsea, man.
Oh no! I'll go mad. I'll go mad. But you see,
PSG or Leipzig as well.
Yeah, they could
play
like
United.
So look, see, my dream scenario.
We could also play United if United comes second.
You can't play
You can't play your same team. You can't play the same team. So basically, my preference.
H81 Porto.
Is Porto.
Porto
or Atlanta.
Or the Group B is easy, right? Like if it's a Shakhtar or Mönchengladbach, right?
Atlanta or
guys, Porto.
Give me basically hashtag Porto. UEFA. Chefrin, are you?
Don't worry. Abramovich shouldn't have paid them.
Bram. Make the call. These are. This guy's FC Porto. This is the guy that wants FC Porto. I want them. You know, the team I want to avoid Atletico.
That's the first one.
I don't want Atletico. That is just like it's nah.
I don't think you want Real either.
Look at the Real match is tricky because
I'll give you. You know what?
He's tough.
I wouldn't mind Real Madrid.
That's true though.
What happened to Hazard?
I wanted Real. Hashtag I wanted Real.
I wanted to. He wants to play against Real because Hazard's not in form.
Cruel, please tattoo that on your head, because see, I wanted Bayern. Right now, I understand that was maybe a bit foolhardy. If FC Porto knock out Chelsea, I'm gonna attack Lampard. I'll literally rush him in the streets. Because see, the thing about this is if Chelsea gets Porto, I'm popping bottles and we're having a celebratory stream. So if I have a celebratory stream and Chelsea get knocked out, then I'll.
You know what? I won't even bring receipts for you. That would just be sad. I have mercy because that would just be sad.
No. If Chelsea gets FC Porto and they get knocked out by FC Porto, that would be because see, I told you guys,
the funnest part is
there's a route to a final.
We may get Juventus, and it's very possible, very very possible. We may get Juventus.
It's actually
very possible.
Porto main striker is Moriga.
And the funnest part is the Porto may go to PSG. That's it. Porto may get PSG. It depends on who finishes first on the United table. It depends.
Porto is Liverpool, bro. Porto is Liverpool. Come on. Porto is Liverpool.
Chelsea
that's true.
Actually,
go to Ukraine.
That'd be interesting.
So basically, right now teams are sweating who are coming second because I don't think anybody wants to face Bayern.
Nobody.
Because you know that if you face Bayern, that is OUT.
Yep.
So see, all these guys are basically like making calls right as please, I beg.
Bayern's like the only team because if anything, finishing first looks tricky.
Yeah.
Second place teams, you're like, ooh, but the only first place team that people are really concerned about is Bayern Munich.
True, yeah. But the thing about Bayern is
it's like a 1 out of 7 for people.
Yeah. The only second place team that Bayern
Liverpool.
Even then, Liverpool.
Actually,
and that is
here's the thing about Bayern. I think there's one team Bayern want to avoid, and that's Real Madrid because they're just cursed against them. They're cursed against Real Madrid.
Yeah.
Bayern are levitating Real Madrid. That's Real Madrid team I saw.
Do you remember 3 years ago? Bayern destroyed Real. Who went through?
Wait, Osasuna. Osasuna, do you know what levitating means? Do you know what it means to levitate? Bayern Munich will levitate Bayern Munich to Mount Olympus, and they will stay there and remain there.
Don't forget about
Bayern was supposed to be unlucky against Chelsea as well, like 2012. Guess what happened? 7-1.
Guys, can I just say something?
Actually,
no. Also,
guys,
no. Wait.
But that's one sample size. Real was the last 3 times.
Real quick. Let me just say this right now. Before. Let me say this right now because I love Zizou. I love you. I love you right now. Because we saw what Bayern did to Barcelona. If Bayern face Real Madrid and it's like a 10-2 aggregate with no Ramos and Rafa is basically running around like a squirrel.
Okay, 10-2 is only reserved for Arsenal.
No. Yeah, I don't want that on Zidane's CV. I don't want on Zidane's CV that you were levitated and colonized by Bayern.
Zidane would probably find a way to win.
Guys.
No, Zidane would literally find some juju.
That could happen because Bayern won revenge. Many of those players have gotten beaten by Real. Imagine Bayern coming with an act of vengeance against, they already got vengeance in for 20.
No. Bayern Munich would destroy that. They would destroy Real Madrid. They would destroy them.
Guys, this is what I'm.
It will get ugly.
Guys, HH just now said they will get levitated.
No.
It's so funny to me.
Actually, how many is
wait.
Maybe that's 11.
No.
Maybe
Jamal.
that's 11 goal margin. HH levitation. 11 goal margin.
Wait, Jamal. I'm not even cracking a joke. That Real Madrid team that I saw, who are old, and also as people have said, if Bayern are now aware that this is a team that has basically broken their hearts, we want revenge, so they're now focused on destroying them. It could again. It's a levitation.
It could get ugly.
It's a levitation. So it is what it is.
Zidane knows how to beat Bayern. Zidane knows.
You see, don't see Madrid fans don't get cute. Don't get cute because there is no Cristiano.
No, I would love more than anything if Real would get absolutely hammered by Bayern, but I think it's just a horrible matchup somehow.
That's true though.
No,
okay,
can I ask you a question?
No. Do you know why it's a bad matchup? Do you know why it's a bad matchup for Real Madrid? Because Zidane only plays one way, and Real Madrid play very open.
Yep.
And because they play so very open, Bayern Munich, who play with their highland and are very attacking, they will expose Real Madrid so badly, it will get ugly. It's a horrible matchup. You see,
can I just say something quick?
Yeah,
I just want to say this quick, guys. Guys might say I'm being biased, but I feel the only team that can beat Bayern is Liverpool. That's just me. And that's watching a matchup.
That's true.
What you guys?
No, 100%.
That's not wow. That's actually true.
No. Easy. See,
Liverpool is last to beat Bayern.
No. Basically, for me, I think the ideal final would be Bayern Liverpool. Like, I cannot see. This is such a crazy Champions League. Now, shocks may happen, surprising things may happen, but if we're going on paper, there is no other team I can see beating Bayern apart from Liverpool, because so many of these teams like Red Devil, can you just shush your mouth? So many of these teams, like Real Madrid, basically the so-called heavyweights, just like PSG look a waste. Barcelona don't look the same. Real Madrid, we already know. So many of these so-called heavyweights just look so weak that if they were to face Bayern would snipe them up. They would snipe them.
Well, let's put it the other way.
Let's put it this way.
With Cristiano.
If PSG finish second in the United group, they can easily face Barcelona, and Neymar may go back to Camp Nou again. It's very possible. Yes, very possible. If PSG finish second, I'm looking at the table now. If PSG finish second,
I have no idea who would do that. PSG or Barcelona?
No, and that's actually very possible because there are so many Spanish second-place teams that Barcelona could actually be one of the only teams.
Wait, let me just explain this. So from Yasser's side, it says that I calm down. We played some good football. It is what it is. PSG are the luckiest pieces of crap I've ever seen. I hate them with such a passion. Yasser Said, the only person you should blame is a guy called Anthony Martial. Anthony Martial missed a freaking open goal. If he scores that, it's a different goal. Shush! I don't want to hear the name here again, please. So we need to come first so Bayern can play PSG.
Just win, and you'll get Bayern PSG.
They wouldn't do that in the round of 16. I don't think they would do that in the round of 16.
Yes.
Why do you think PSG can't beat Bayern? Why do you think that? Because that last The final was really
undisputed. You see, PSG. The problem with PSG is all about mentality. I've said it today. Neymar, this is the best performance I've ever seen from Neymar after he left Barcelona. The problem with this PSG team, they lack identity and mentality. If they play Bayern Munich, I'm saying again, they might easily go 21.
Did you see the chances they gave United? If you give those to Bayern, yikes!
They're scoring 7,
Wait,
8,
undisputed.
9,
Let me respond to you. Yes, that game. No, so yes, that game was close. What's it called? That game was of course close between PSG and Bayern, but that PSG that we saw in the CL final have declined to a great degree to what we've seen now. This team that I've seen this season are much worse than that team that we saw in that final. So if this team, look, let's keep it real. Lewandowski ain't missing those 2 chances that Martial has. Heck no.
Yep.
Heck no. So the fact of the matter is that PSG should have been beaten by Man United today. They should have, the chances were there for United to beat them. Bayern Munich would categorically defeat PSG. 100%. They just would. I just see a scenario, especially over 2 legs. It's especially over 2 legs. I don't see a scenario how over 2 legs PSG would be able to beat Bayern. No, I don't see. No, see now, this is teams at full strength. Teams at full strength.
What about
City? It was wonder.
What about City? Can City beat Bayern?
City can play. No,
Lep is not beating Bayern. Lep is no way beating Bayern.
City we
can beat them.
It was wonder for PSG.
Like the only way Lep beats Bayern is if he adopts that sort of very counter-attacking mindset. And we know that Lep and counter-attacking will not work.
Is Jamal, the thing is that conceptually I can see Man City maybe be beating Bayern, but the reason why I will say no is that you've not earned any credit from me. You've lost so much street cred that I can't give you any faith that you can beat Bayern. I told you, because already they lost some credit with Tottenham and everything, but that Lyon game was such a massive L that I don't even want to hear Man City's name mentioned.
And who beat Lyon next?
Bayern.
Exactly.
Very, very, very comfortably. But see, don't ever do that because it's matchups are matchups. Because one team because this team beats this team doesn't mean that this team will beat that team. What's it called? Mönchengladbach total Shakhtar Donetsk. Mm-hmm. But then you now saw what Shakhtar Donetsk did to Real Madrid. So hence why that is an interesting matchup. Mm-hmm. Man City against Bayern.
But that actually leads to something though.
But you see, the whole Bayern Liverpool thing is
money.
Salah and Mane on that transition. You see, Salah isn't playing well now, but let's say Salah gets on form, Mane is on form. So Klopp and that transition, that is what I think will make that game very interesting.
For sure. But you say that no one except Liverpool can beat Bayern. Mm-hmm. What about the other way around? Do you think anyone except Bayern can beat Liverpool?
Yeah.
No. The way Liverpool are playing now, there are many teams that can beat Liverpool now.
Oh yeah.
Because they're not playing well. They're just not playing. And also remember, they don't have Van Dijk. They don't have Gomez. So because Liverpool have so many long-term injuries. Basically, Liverpool with Van Dijk, Gomez, then nobody is touching either Liverpool or Bayern. But Van Dijk and Gomez, those are massive. Especially Van Dijk, those are massive. That's a massive loss.
But then
huge loss.
Liverpool beat Bayern without Van Dijk and Gomez?
Yeah, Fabinho.
No. They beat Van Dijk scored. Remember in.
If we buy
Allianz. Van Dijk scored in Allianz.
Van Dijk scored.
Yeah, that's true.
He was missing for the first leg.
Yeah, he scored in Allianz.
No. Look. See, my thing here is that because for me, I believe Bayern are doing the double in Germany. No team has ever done back-to-back trebles. And this is my thing: is that look, if Bayern could do a back-to-back treble.
Hansi Flick, man. He's a good.
I mean,
that is going to just destroy Barcelona.
I listened to something that they were asking him. ESPN was asking him that who is the team that he wants to face at the knockout stage. Do you know what he said? He said, I want to play with Lionel Messi again. I would love to play with Messi again. He said he wants to play with Barcelona, that he wants to play with Lionel Messi next year. So that's the possibility of them finishing second. They could easily face Barcelona and it could easily go back to Camp Nou and face them.
But the thing is, if they do finish second, then there's a very, very high chance that they face Barcelona because most of the Spanish teams are coming second. Like Sevilla, Atletico Real are coming second. So the teams that Barcelona can face are very limited. They can't face Juve either. So there are only 4 teams they can face. So
they could face Bayern, they could face PSG. It's easily. They could easily face PSG.
It's literally a 1/4 chance.
But PSG are not
and Barcelona and PSG, they've not met in a while. So it's about time.
But PSG is winning the group, man. PSG is winning the group. They just have to beat.
Yeah, PSG just have to beat.
PSG have to beat Istanbul.
Juventus playing Barcelona the last game of the season? Will that determine the group winner?
No. No, I think Juventus is in 12 points now, while Barcelona is in 15 points. If Juventus win, they go 15. And that depends on goal difference and head-to-head.
No, it depends on head-to-head. Yeah, they need to win by more than 0-2.
More than they need to win.
No, they're not.
Now they can win 3-1. They can win 3-1.
I want to play with Lionel Messi.
What is? Did he actually say this?
What is this? Neymar said
way he said this.
He said it. Neymar said it.
This has to be a bad translation.
What I want most is to play with Lionel Messi again. For sure, we have to play together next year.
I think he's just doing it for a laugh, man.
Okay.
It must be a laugh because
you can't say that.
That's
maybe he means he wants Messi to join PSG. Who knows?
Probably, yeah.
He
could.
No, he's joining City.
That's not.
He genuinely said it.
Wait.
Joining according to who? No, see,
MMM.
Yeah, actually.
You can see that's to say that what I want is to play with Lionel Messi again for sure. We have to play together next year. He means
together,
PSG.
Against each other.
I think it might be PSG. Yeah.
He says he now. Okay, let's say
he wants Messi to come to PSG. Wow.
If Messi,
so you could have Kylian Mbappe, Neymar, and Messi.
So if you had Messi, Neymar, and Mbappe.
Oh my God.
MMN.
Oh.
Oh my God.
Hey,
Messi.
Uber Eats, eh? Is it the Uber Eats returns then?
Oh my gosh.
Eminem.
Hey, Uber Eats is delivering M&M's now.
This would be a match made in heaven. This would be a match made in heaven. PSG bottlers. Messi has been known to be bottling nowadays. Neymar bottles.
But
PSG ever gonna buy
basically, if that happens, I'm just trying to think, Messi to PSG with Neymar and Mbappe there.
Damn.
With Di Maria.
Nothing.
Creating.
No. I think is that nothing is a guarantee. Nothing is a guarantee, but that would be pretty interesting. But my thing is that if Messi goes there, like, isn't Messi? Don't they cancel each other out, Messi and Neymar?
Wait, I just realized something.
No.
Who's
one
the
is from the
playmaker?
left, the other one
Messi
from
is
the
never
right.
going to get coached.
One from the left, the other one from the right, then the last one from the middle. So that's a 4-2-3-1.
So Mbappe is what, striker or bench?
No, 4-2-3-1. Neymar on the left, Mbappe on the right, Messi in the middle.
Mbappe on the left.
Bring Suarez
Mario Icardi,
as well.
Mario Icardi
Recreate
in the
MSN.
middle. That's a 4-2-3-1.
Guys. It just like Pep Guardiola, you can't. That will ruin the narrative for Neymar. Let's be honest. That will ruin the narrative for Neymar. If he wins the Champions League with Messi, what's the difference?
I think.
What did he leave Barcelona for? Let's be honest.
I mean, but maybe if Messi comes to PSG, he now has to come under Neymar's. Because remember,
if he wins the Champions League with PSG, what would they say? Especially if he wins at a shorter amount of time.
No, not true. It ruins the narrative. But I think Neymar just wants the freedom which he didn't get at Barcelona, because Neymar, this is his club, and you see Messi doesn't really give a damn. Messi just wants to win another Champions League. So Messi's like, man, mates, just give me the team, give me the foundation, and let's get this freaking Champions
So
League.
Messi wants to go to a team managed by Tuchel to win the Champions League.
That's if Tuchel remains there, bro.
That's if Tuchel is there, though.
He'll be there when he's qualified from the group. So.
Yeah, why would he be sacked?
Yeah,
Unless he loses to Atalanta or something.
But the idea and the funnest part is they may even finish third in the group again. It's very possible. They may finish third because if Leipzig beat
Who's finishing
United,
third?
if Leipzig beat United on the final day, and maybe PSG maybe they draw or they lost to Istanbul Besiktas, they're going back. Boom. they're going to the third. I'm serious. Look, Istanbul.
What do you call them?
Istanbul. I don't know that name.
No. I'm like, no. What did you just call them?
Istanbul Besiktas. I mean, what's that name? I don't.
You said Basikba hype.
I don't even know. I just got it somehow.
Shout out to the
Mbappe's a black Balotelli, yeah? Mbappe's a black Balotelli.
Yeah. The black ball. Oh my gosh. Okay, guys. Look, man. Let's round out, guys. Man, thank you for joining me, man. Right, if you're in here, like that video, drop those likes, subscribe if you're new, and I will be back here on Friday for the Q&A, mega marathon 100% Q&A. So we're back here on Friday. Do that thing. Peace out. Stay true. Stay real, and guys, show that love to your boy Giroud, man. Peace out.
City winning the Champions League.
Become a Football Hut member and gain access to cool emojis on the live streams and get access to new YouTube content by clicking the join button here. And to view that new content, head over to the YouTube channel homepage and click on the community tab over here.